Have you ever wondered why some people seem to age gracefully, full of energy and vitality, while others struggle with health issues that seem to creep up out of nowhere after 50? If you're over 50 or even approaching that milestone, you might be noticing changes in your body, maybe a little less energy, a few more aches, or even some unexpected health scares. You're not alone, and here's the good news. Many of these changes aren't just aging. They're often tied to habits you can change. Today, we're diving into 5 dangerous habits that could be silently damaging your health after 50, and what you can do to turn things around. Why does this matter? After 50, your body becomes less forgiving. The habits you've carried for years, things you might not even think about, can start to take a toll. Your metabolism slows, your muscles lose strength faster, and your risk for chronic conditions like heart disease, diabetes, or even dementia. But here's the empowering part. Small changes now can make a massive difference in how you feel, how you move, and how long you thrive. In this video, we'll unpack 5 habits that could be holding you back, rooted in science, with practical tips to help you take control. We'll explore how these habits affect your body and mind, share relatable stories to bring it to life, and give you actionable steps to start today. Whether you're 50, 60, or beyond, this is for you. So grab a notebook, get comfy, and let's dive into the first habit. Ready to feel better and live longer? Let's go. As you age, your body naturally loses muscle mass, a process called sarcopenia. Starting in your 30s, you can lose 3 to 5% of your muscle mass per decade. And after 50, that rate accelerates. Less muscle means weaker bones, slower metabolism, and a higher risk of falls, which are a leading cause of injury in older adults. Physiologically, muscle tissue burns more calories at rest than fat, so losing it slows your metabolism, making weight gain easier. It also affects insulin sensitivity, increasing your risk for type 2 diabetes. And psychologically, feeling weaker can chip away at your confidence, making you less likely to stay active. Let's meet Susan, 68, who noticed she was struggling to carry groceries or climb stairs without feeling winded. A few years ago, she chalked it up to just getting older. But when she fell and sprained her ankle, her doctor warned her about muscle loss. Susan started small, using resistance bands at home twice a week. Within months, she felt stronger, more stable, and even noticed her energy levels improve. Her story shows that it's never too late to rebuild strength. So what can you do? Start with bodyweight exercises like squats or push-ups against a wall. Aim for 2 to 3 sessions a week, 10-15 minutes each. If you're new to this, try resistance bands or light dumbbells. They're gentle on joints. Focus on major muscle groups, legs, back, and core. Work with a trainer or watch beginner-friendly videos if you need guidance. Consistency beats intensity. Start small but stick with it. And don't forget to pair this with protein-rich foods like eggs, chicken, or beans to support muscle repair. How does that sound for a starting point? Let me know in the comments if you're ready to try strength training. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that button and turn on the bell. Poor sleep after 50 isn't just annoying. It's a health wrecking ball. Your body repairs itself during sleep, especially during deep and REM stages. After 50, changes in melatonin production and circadian rhythms can make quality sleep harder to come by. Skimping on sleep disrupts hormones like cortisol and ghrelin, which control stress and hunger, leading to weight gain and higher blood pressure. Chronic poor sleep is linked to a 48% higher risk of heart disease and even cognitive decline, including early signs of dementia. Psychologically, it can make you feel irritable or foggy, which affects your relationships and daily joy. Here's what you can do to reclaim your sleep. First, aim for 7 to 9 hours nightly, but focus on quality, not just hours. Create a wind-down routine. Dim lights, avoid screens an hour before bed, and try reading or meditating. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. Think 60-67 proof for optimal sleep. Limit caffeine after noon and avoid heavy meals or alcohol close to bedtime. Both disrupt deep sleep. If you're struggling, talk to a doctor about sleep apnea, which affects up to 20% of older adults. Small tweaks like a consistent sleep schedule can work wonders. What's one sleep habit you could improve? Share in the comments and let's keep this conversation going. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that button and turn on the bell. Number 3. Overloading on processed foods. Does your diet lean heavily on packaged snacks, fast food, or sugary drinks? After 50, overloading on processed foods is like pouring fuel on a fire of health risks. These foods are high in refined sugars, trans fats, and sodium, which wreak havoc on your body. Physiologically, they spike blood sugar, leading to insulin resistance, a precursor to diabetes, which affects over 25% of adults. Excess sodium raises blood pressure, straining your heart, while trans fats increase LDL cholesterol, upping your risk of heart attack. Psychologically, the sugar highs and crashes can leave you moody or fatigued, making it harder to stay active or engaged. Let's talk about Jason, 72, who loved his daily soda and frozen dinners. He started feeling sluggish and gained 15 pounds over a few years. A routine checkup showed borderline high blood pressure and prediabetes. Jason swapped his soda for water with lemon and started cooking simple meals like grilled chicken with veggies. Within 6 months, he lost 10 pounds, felt more energetic, and saw his blood work improve. His story proves small changes add up. Here's how to tackle this. Swap processed snacks for whole foods. Think fruits, nuts, or yogurt. Aim for a plate that's half veggies, a quarter lean protein, and a quarter whole grains. Read labels. If sugar or sodium is among the top ingredients, put it back. Cook at home more. Batch prep meals if time's tight. And don't demonize treats, just keep them occasional. What's one processed food you could cut back on? Drop it in the comments and let's support each other. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that button and turn on the bell. Number 4. Neglecting mental stimulation. Your brain thrives on novelty and challenge, which build cognitive reserve, a buffer against decline. After 50, brain plasticity decreases, and without stimulation, neural connections weaken, raising your risk of memory issues or dementia. Studies show that engaging in mentally stimulating activities can reduce dementia risk by up to 11%. Psychologically, a lack of mental engagement can lead to boredom or even mild depression, making you feel disconnected. Here's how to keep your brain sharp. Try new activities like learning a language, playing an instrument, or doing puzzles. Crosswords or Sudoku are great. Aim for 20-30 minutes daily of something that makes you think. Social activities like book clubs or volunteering also count, as they combine mental and emotional stimulation. Limit passive activities like TV. Balance them with active brain work. If tech feels overwhelming, start with free apps for brain games. What's one new thing you'd love to learn? Share it in the comments. I'm curious. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that button and turn on the bell. Number 5. Avoiding regular health checkups. Do you put off doctor visits because you feel fine? Avoiding regular health checkups after 50 is like driving a car without ever checking the engine. Your body's signals like high cholesterol, blood pressure, or early cancer markers can be silent until it's too late. After 50, your risk for conditions like heart disease, the leading cause of death, cancer, or osteoporosis, skyrocket. For example, colon cancer screening can catch polyps before they turn cancerous, cutting risk by up to 9. Psychologically, avoiding checkups can stem from fear or denial, but knowing your numbers empowers you to act. Here's how to stay on top of it. Schedule annual checkups, including blood work, blood pressure, and age-specific screenings like mammograms or colonoscopies. Ask your doctor about bone density tests if you're over 65. Keep a health journal to track symptoms or questions for your visit. If anxiety's a barrier, bring a friend or family member for support. Pro tip: many clinics offer telehealth for quick consults. What's one checkup you've been putting off? Let me know in the comments and let's commit to taking that step. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that button and turn on the bell. Wow! We've covered a lot today, haven't we? Let's take a moment to reflect on the 5 dangerous habits that can damage your health after. First, we talked about skipping strength training and how it weakens your body and metabolism, but you can rebuild with simple exercises. Second, we explored how poor sleep disrupts your hormones and heart health, and how a consistent routine can restore it. Third, we dug into the dangers of processed foods, which spike your risk for diabetes and heart issues, and how whole foods can turn things around. Fourth, we discussed neglecting mental stimulation and its impact on cognitive health, with easy ways to keep your brain sharp. And finally, we highlighted the risks of avoiding health checkups, which can catch issues early and give you peace of mind. What stood out to you today? Maybe it's Susan's story of gaining strength, or Jason's journey to better eating. Or maybe it's the idea that small intentional changes like a 10-minute workout or a better bedtime routine can add years to your life. You're not just aging, you're living, and you have the power to make this chapter your best yet. I'd love to hear from you. What's one thing you learned today, or one habit you're ready to tackle? Drop it in the comments below and let's inspire each other. If this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that button and turn on the bell so you don't miss our next video, where we'll dive into 5 surprising ways to boost your energy after 50. Thank you so much for watching, for being part of this community, and for taking steps toward a healthier you. I'll see you in the next one. Stay strong, stay vibrant, and take